Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, my hair is a mess. We're still dealing with COVID, so excuse the appearance. I'm just trying to get by. But we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein because it looks like Trisha Paytas has deleted her video to Ethan and hila off of her channel, and Ethan Klein and the H3 podcast people have deleted everything that they were talking about with Trisha on their podcast. And I want to talk about it because I have some thoughts. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, then make sure that you keep on watching.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
You're telling me, miss? Okay, what are you saying? Slow down. You're telling me, okay, so you're telling me that you were trying to find the part, okay, hold on, this is one thing at a time, that you were trying to find the part where Ethan was talking about Trisha in the H3 podcast because you wanted to get the full receipt together for me and you couldn't find it? No way, miss. Are you serious? Well, I know you, miss. Now, don't try to tell me that you watched the whole 3-hour podcast over again, because I already know you, miss. You didn't watch the whole 3-hour thing over again. You wouldn't do that, miss. You wouldn't waste 3 hours more of your life, and I already know. I know you love the tea, but that would be, I know it, miss. Okay, well, don't have to lie to me, okay? And then what happened, miss? Trisha Paytas, what happened, miss? Trisha Paytas deleted her video to Ethan and hila? Are you kidding me? Because that, miss, sounds something like that mysterious tea set that Trisha Paytas would probably do because she has a history of flying off the handle and then, you know, apologize and then like taking it back and then wash, rinse, repeat. Right, miss? I know it, miss. I'm just saying it's just like Mysterious said Mysterious said Trisha does. It's just like Mysterious says Trisha does, where Trisha will make a big deal out of something, fly off the handle, get super emotional, and post on the internet for everyone to see, and then we'll feel guilty about it and then delete it. I already know. We watched it together. What Mysterious said, it made a lot of sense, right, miss? Okay, well, miss, I'll tell them what you said. Okay, so, as you just saw, the interaction with Miss Kitty, Trisha Paytas has deleted her video to Ethan and hila. That's what the video was called, and she deleted it. She uploaded it 2 days ago, and it's off of Trisha Paytas' channel. It was on her Blonde Sundoll for MJ, like that main channel that she has, and it is gone, okay? We went through, Miss Kitty and I, we went through the H3 podcast, and we tried to find a segment where he was talking about Trisha, and we couldn't find it. And if you look, I filtered the comments to the newer comments, and some of the newer comments are like, oh my god, I can't believe you deleted the Trisha segment. Where's the Trisha part? I can't find it, da da da. So it seems like he has deleted his Trisha Paytas part from his podcast as well. This whole thing poses a lot of questions for me, okay? It poses questions because, excuse me. First off, if you're not caught up on this tea, I have COVID right now. I am at home quarantined and resting. I live alone. I am not doing the best, but I'm not doing awful. I'm not bedridden. I am not like having trouble breathing. I'm not having anything like that. I do have a pretty nasty cough. I am pretty tired. I don't have the energy to do the whole gig right now, so this is kind of just what you get. But I think I'm gonna be okay, you know. I think I'm on towards the end of it, and I caught it kind of late in the game, unfortunately. So I am at home, I'm quarantined, and I'm okay, but excuse me if I start coughing in this, or if I sound a little nasally, or whatever, or if I just look a busted ass mess because I just don't have it in me. But I'm here with you filming face to face. It poses a lot of questions for me and brings up and actually kind of like makes a lot of points that Mysterious had in her video. It kind of like really makes a valid point. Mysterious makes a valid point in what she was saying compared to what Trisha is doing right now, and it just makes me kind of wonder. So I was not surprised when I heard that Trisha deleted her video, because this is something, especially just having watched Mysterious's episode 2, chapter 2 or whatever of her series that she just put out, She mentions that a lot, that Trisha does that in mainly relationship situations where she will go on the internet, fly off the handle in a bunch of videos, then delete the videos, and then post an apology video. Trisha went on a live stream today, and I have not watched that, so I'm not sure if there is an apology in there to Ethan and Hila at all, but it would not surprise me if there was, because that would be just a part of the cycle that Trisha does. I was, however, very shocked to hear that Ethan had deleted his segment where he was talking about Trisha on that podcast. And here's the reason why. Well, I am not saying that it is okay and right to say the things, the nasty, mean, below the belt things that about Trisha that Ethan said. I don't think it's nice to talk about anybody like that, okay? It's just the truth all day long. I don't like name calling. I don't like any of that, okay? But here's the thing. Trisha has made a mockery and has been trolling his religion for a while. And for someone who is very, very passionate about their religion, and for especially religion, any religion really, but especially when it comes from a religion that gets a lot of hate, and that really a lot of Jewish people, they do deal with a lot of hate, and like hate crimes against Jewish people are like, they're real. And I don't like the whole thing that Trisha Paytas did where she said she was going to pay to become Jewish, and all the other things people are saying it's anti-Semitic, and I happen to agree with that statement. I do think it's very anti-Semitic behavior that Trisha displayed for that. The bottom line is, you cannot come for somebody's religion or make a mockery of their religion and expect them to sit by quietly. People get very passionate about religion. People get very passionate about the things that they believe in. Okay, and so when you make a mockery of that, or when you troll that, I do think Trisha deserves, some of the backlash that they're getting from this, because you made fun of somebody's religion, and somebody with a platform like Ethan Klein, who also has their personal issues with Trisha. I think it was just a really, really bad combination. Now, the fact that they both removed their videos, or the segment of the video, or the video, it just makes me wonder what's going on behind the scenes, because one person I have been thinking about in this situation, and I have the most sympathy for in the world, is Hila. Hila's pregnant right now. She should be due any month now. It's got to be within 4 months at least, not that long from now. And Hila does not need to be under this kind of stress. When two public figures like Ethan and Trisha go at it online like this, there is an immense amount of media coverage for it. And not just busted little YouTube drama channels like myself. You get major YouTube drama channels covering it, and you also get, now you have internet websites and stuff that create articles for these influencers, right? Like Insider and stuff. So, excuse me. So it garners a lot of attention from the media and from just, people in general. And that kind of stress cannot be healthy, because when it all involves you, it's hard to look around and not see it. It can, I'm sure, be very, very stressful on her, especially considering Moses is still Hila's brother, okay? Now, regardless of what you think of Moses, or what you think of Moses and Hila's relationship, or any of that, they're still family. So when you add that kind of drama in there, it just becomes stressful. Like, personally, I have some people in my family that I'm not cool with, and when I have to interact with them, or I have like drama with them, it's just stressful. It's just stressful, and it's actually immensely stressful. So I can't even imagine what that would be like on the scale of having millions of people also chiming in their opinions, and also like, having their say, and just them seeing it online wherever they go. I can't even imagine how that must feel. So I really do feel for Hila in this situation. So I wonder if, if Ethan took his part down because of Hila. And then I don't know why Trisha Paytas would either. Did they communicate behind the scenes? Did they communicate and say, hey, like, I think that we both need to kind of like stop this, did it get nasty and legal? Did people threaten to sue? Like, what's going on behind the scenes with this? Because it's very interesting and curious that they both decided to remove their stuff from the internet. And I wonder, because if you remember, The reason that Ethan had laid off and had not talked about Trisha Paytas for a while is because Hila asked him not to until after the wedding. After the wedding was over, that's when Ethan went off on this podcast and said everything he said, which sparked Trisha to create her Ethan and Hila video, okay? Or could it be that Trisha, like we have seen now proven in Mysterious's video, time and time again, did Trisha fly off the rails, threaten to do something, self-harm or whatever, and all this stuff if Ethan did not cut that part out? Because that's the cycle that Trisha has been known to do with her boyfriends. That's what Mysterio's video focused on, was her boyfriends. But if she does that to her boyfriends, who's to say she wouldn't do that to somebody like Ethan or somebody close like that? I don't really see a reason or any kind of logic as to why she wouldn't threaten those things to somebody like Ethan and Hila. You know? So is she texting Ethan? Is she calling Ethan saying, if you don't take this part of the podcast out, I'm just going to end it all. Like, I can't believe this. I can't take this amount of hate. Like, I'd rather just not be here. Like, da, da, da. Like, and maybe this is my messed up life and my effed up life, but we have all known somebody who's done that, who's acted that and said that kind of stuff to them. And you're just like, girl, like, is it really, like, is it really? And it's manipulation. It's a form of manipulation. And if the person's truly depressed and truly needs help, then you want to get them the help they need, right? But a lot of times that kind of stuff comes from people that are just manipulating you, that are a little bit, that are just kind of like controlling, and that when they're not in control, they throw out extremes to you to make you give in to their control, right? And so is that what Trisha's doing to Ethan? I don't know. I think it's highly probable. I think it's highly probable that's what's going on. And if that's the case, I would encourage Ethan to, you know, honestly, like, and when it involves someone's life, it's really weird to say call her bluff, because, like, you know, I mean, that's like awful. But at the same time, like Trisha's not gonna do anything crazy. That's the thing about when you say stuff like that. It's that, like, what if something did happen? Then you're gonna feel this immense amount of guilt for the rest of your life, like it's on you, you know? And what a position to be put in, which is why I think most people, when you've been in a situation where someone's done that to you, try to manipulate you in that way, and you know it's probably just a manipulation tactic, or you know they're probably not serious, why you're like, okay, whatever, because you're just like, well, what if? And if you're not an awful person, then you don't want that to happen, right? No matter what your relationship is with a person, no matter how much you dislike them at the time, you wouldn't want that. So it just brings a whole lot of questions into my mind. So if that's the route that happened, I'm not surprised that Ethan took it out if Trisha was saying those kind of things, but it's just a shame that Trisha has not learned not to go there, you know, not to bring it to that level. It's just manipulative and disgusting. You know, mental health is a serious thing. There are people out there that have thoughts of, you know, not being alive anymore all the time, and there are people that struggle with that stuff for real. So when someone uses it as a tactic to get what they want, but they're really not serious about anything, then, I mean, it's just nasty in my opinion. And I know, I mean, this is my conspiracy theory allegedly. I don't have any proof of this. I don't have any proof. I don't know Trisha Paytas. I know people that know Trisha Paytas, but we don't talk about her and like what they do and all. I could care less, girl, okay? The person I know that knows Trisha Paytas does not have a good relationship with Trisha Paytas anymore, because she said he stole her camera, okay, and he didn't. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Trisha Paytas had a meltdown on the internet, and then, like, her friends call her up, girl, are you good? Like, what happened, mama? Are you okay? And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm just eating some butter noodles and, like, just relaxing. You know? It wouldn't surprise me. And that's just because that's the type of person that Trisha Paytas is. She's very manipulative. But also, I don't know. There's just so many things and so much drama and so many different directions that could be going on behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes. To be a fly on the wall in Trisha Paytas' house, let me tell you, to be a fly on the wall, oh my God, the flies on the wall in that house have all the tea. Okay, I need to get me one of those flies and get it to talk to me like Miss Kitty talks to me, because then maybe I can give you guys all the real tea. I want it to be a fly on the wall in Trisha Paytas' house. Probably the most entertaining, fascinating thing in the world. Probably a little traumatic though. Probably some messed up flies mentally. Probably a lot of PTSD going on. They're probably trying to find a way to escape. Probably that's the real truth. Guys, I'm getting a little off topic. Now I'm talking about the flies on the wall and their PTSD. I don't even know. I don't know where this video is going, but anyway, if you like today's video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. I would love to know your thoughts about all of this drama with Ethan deleting his part of the podcast that he had, and Trisha deleting her video. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Join the Bell Army, you guys. That's my little membership here on YouTube. I've got custom emojis for you guys. I've got members only exclusive videos for you guys. It's going to be just like a deeper dive into my life. Maybe some of that like new content in the style that I used to do. So like food trying videos and shopping vlogs and makeup tutorials and stuff. I'm going to have all that kind of stuff coming for you guys too when I feel so, inspired for it. I do have a lot of videos in the works for that channel already. COVID did put a little bit of a damper to those. Me getting COVID rather put a little bit of a pause on some of those because they were kind of like daily in the lifestyle vlogs and I was out and about doing stuff, and well, now I'm not out and about doing anything. I'm just on my couch. So I don't know, I'm working on it for you guys. But anyway, if you like today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down below for you to choose from, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.